there, you guys. Megan Turnipseed here with Turnipseed Real Estate Group. We are here with Lee Caldwell today to learn a little bit more about credit scores, what to do to improve them, and why that matters. So thanks so much for joining us, Lee. So tell us a little bit about why credit scores matter and what are the ranges and how it's determined.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.
So we'll focus on FICO. FICO is best known out there, most go-to company that provides software to calculate your credit scores. And so the range is typically 300 to 850. The goal is to get 800, to have a credit score of 800 and above. Now, 800 credit score, what that means to you is you have more buying power than carrying $100,000 cash. How it's calculated, your score is calculated, well, 35% goes to your payment history. So you want to pay your bills on time. What's considered late would be 30 days and later, and that can affect you anywhere from 20 points and higher. I've had clients, well, one client in particular, she got hit with 50-point decrease for paying late. And then 30% is calculated on the amount owed. So you want to make sure that the balances are low as well. So you keep that down. And then your length of history, so how long you've had your credit accounts, you want to make sure that the longer you've had them, the better your score. And then the mix of credit, so you want to have a good amount of mixed revolving, and you want to have a good installment account. So revolving and installment accounts, that helps you out as well. And then 10% is for inquiries, so your new credit. So you want to keep the inquiries down. The more inquiries, that would be like you going out there and opening up new credit cards, like 5 new credit cards, that can hurt you tremendously. So the goal is just to keep that down. And so, yeah, I hope that answers.
No, that's a wonderful way of explaining things. So with that in mind, having the higher credit score we know helps us purchase homes, purchase cars, line up other types of financing. So with that in mind, we want to have the higher credit score, and you're kind of telling us some of the things we need to look for. What if we have those bumps in the road and things happen in life? What do we do to try and fix those? Are there things we can do ourselves? What does your company do? Where's the line drawn there?
Right. So the best thing to do is not run. So many people, they know they have bad credit, and so they run from it and just accept that. That's the worst thing you could do for yourself. It is taking action. It is knowing what your credit score is, and it is knowing what's on your credit report, what's affecting your credit report. I can't tell you how many times I speak to individuals and they want a new home. They want 90% want a new home, and I ask them, "What's your goal?" And they say, I want a new home. And I say, well, what's on your credit report that's holding you back, or what's your credit score? I have no idea. So the first thing is being able to see your credit report and know what's on there and know what your credit score is, and that's the first step. And then it would be to talk to a company that can help you out, that give you a free consultation to address some of what you're going through right now, because life does happen. The unpredictable does happen, but you don't have to be penalized for the rest of your life because it happened to you.
That makes sense. So what if we're too busy to do those things that we hear about, like writing letters to these bureaus and trying to fight these things? What other options do we have out there to help us with these things, to help improve our credit and fight for our credit scores?
Yeah. So, we respect your time, right? Time is valuable. You can't get it back. So the last thing, most people don't have time to do it yourself. They don't have time to do it yourself and learn, this about credit, and then follow up with credit bureaus and then send this and do that and this and that. So we offer a service where it's done for you, and we help you out, have dispute letters that are effective, that are drafted by credit attorneys, so that you're not clueless and you don't have to do it yourself. So we definitely provide that for those.
Awesome. So you can help increase those credit scores and help fight those on that behalf.
Absolutely.
That's great. So what are some of the other services that your company offers that you guys really enjoy being able to help people with?
So some of the other services, as I mentioned, you have a credit attorney that is there to craft the letters for you, so you're not guessing and trying to do it yourself, because it typically goes like this. Now, and I use this analogy often, but we can all prepare our taxes, right? You can go out there and you can learn it, and it's kind of time consuming, and that's the reason why we don't do it. And then another reason is we want to maximize our returns. So trying to do your credit is exactly the same thing. It is, you have to learn it, and then you have to go out there and do it, and the process is just a pain, and you want to make sure that you maximize your credit score. So that's why you reach out to someone like me. But some of the additional services, and I'm sorry I kind of jumped around, but some of the additional services that we offer will trust power of attorney.
Oh, wow.
And so yeah, definitely a lot of people don't have those, and so that comes with the services that we provide, and then also a score tracker so that you can monitor your credit score. It alerts you. You can have it in sync with your telephone, so it can alert you anytime something's going on with your credit score as well. So those are some of the things that we offer.
Oh wow, that's super valuable. I know my clients and our family and friends here are going to really appreciate what you have, and all of your information is going to be down below, so they'll be able to learn more about how they can hire you to help them get their credit score improved and help them all around financially. So thanks so much for your time today, Lee.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for having me.